a lot of values that you will have to enter one by one by one. So you will have to enter the first value in Microsoft Excel manually, double check if the value is correct or not, then move on to the second value, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and you can keep on doing that for every single value that you have in this entire photo as well, which will take you a lot of time. 100 values. Imagine 100 values, all of them one by one, double check all of them one by one. So much time pass. And what if I make things worse for you? Imagine there are 30 such photos that your boss has sent you. Your boss has literally taken his or her camera out, click, 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 and sent all the photos to you. And now it is your responsibility to do this for them. 30 photos, each of them having at least 100 values. So 3000 values you will have to enter manually. You will have to double check manually one by one by one. My simple question to you is, would that, according to you, take at least 3 hours of your time and probably completely ruin your night that you decided to spend learning from the entire workshop? Abhi ka bhi chhodna padega workshop, yes or no? How many of you all feel 3 hours to lagega hi lagega? 3000 values. Itna time to lagega hi lagega. Yes? More than 5. Most common answer is more than 5 hours. Do you want to learn how you can do this in less than? Are you ready for this? In less than 5 minutes? For all the photos, drop in a massive yes if you would love to see how actually this is possible. All with the power of the new AI and data functions in Microsoft Excel. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, shall we? Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this is possible. All right. Now, the way you can do this is when you have enter Microsoft Excel's optical character recognition or the OCR technology. There is a new technology in Microsoft Excel which is called the optical character recognition. What does it tell? What does it mean? Tell you and mean? Basically, optical character recognition allows Microsoft Excel to have eyes. To have eyes. It can look at the photo that you have given. It can scan the entire photo and it can convert the entire photo into proper Excel values without you having to enter even a single value. How awesome is that? And this function can literally kick the door of the problem that you have in front of you. The function where you have this technology inbuilt is called data from picture. Let me show it to you. I will show you both the online version and the offline version. Let me start off with the offline version. Now guys, I personally have Office 365 as you can see. Alright, I personally have Office 365, I have Copilot, I have all the latest functions. If you do not see this function, if you don't see Copilot in your home tab, iska matlab you do not have Office 365. Do not worry, I will show you how to get Office 365 later as well. Your primary focus has to be learning right now. Learning new technologies right now. Okay? So, I will go to the data tab. Right here, I have the data tab. And within the data tab, I have something called as from picture. Again, if you don't have Office 365, you won't have this function called from picture. Do not do things side by side. Pay attention on my screen. Learn everything. I will help you get Office 365 later as well. Okay? So, now you go to data from picture and I will go and simply say, I want to get data from a picture. Hence the name data from picture. Correct? So I will say data from picture and I will select the photo that my boss had sent me, which I have saved on my desktop as you can see. Alright. So right here I have entered this data. I can simply select it and click on the insert button. And the moment I do that, you will see nothing short of magic, my friend. Are you ready for this? I will not even touch my screen or my keyboard or anything at all. Ready for this? 3, 2, 1, insert. The moment I do that, my hands are in front of my camera. I'm not even touching my keyboard. Right inside, if you see, the entire photo is on its own, analyzed, converted into proper Excel values. You see this, guys? Proper Excel values, and now I can click on the insert button and insert all of these values one by one as well directly. And here's the thing, you know what the best part is? Sir, what if I have a handwritten note or a scanned photo, or if I've written down something in a notebook and I take a photo of it, will that work? The answer is yes. You can go ahead and even do this on a handwritten note or a book, photo, or anything else as well. And you know what the best part is? Now you can go ahead and click on the insert button. Ready for this? Insert anyway. Ready? Done. That's all you had to do. You can literally go ahead and get all your data just like this in different values without entering any single value. You have a total of, can you see this? 112 values. How many? 112 values that you, my friend, have, and none of it is entered by you. You have all the months, all the years, all the values, all the totals, and a total of 112 values in just 5 seconds. That's it, 5 seconds. And you can do the same thing in the online version. So if you want to go ahead and do this for free, you can create a free account on office.com. Now don't do it right now. Do it later. I will give you all the tutorials for it. You can create a free account on Office 360 office.com. And when you log into your free account, you can create an online version of Microsoft PowerPoint, Word, Excel, etc. Let's say I create an Excel workbook. All right. Now, when I create the Excel workbook, it will open up online Microsoft Excel. Okay. Online Microsoft Excel. Now I can go to the data tab. And again in the data tab, I have this function called data from picture for free. I can select it, select a photo. Again, I will be having the entire photo analyzed within a few seconds. I can click on insert data, insert anyway, and my work is done. Now I can copy this, Control C copy, and go to my offline Microsoft Excel. So if you don't have Office 365, you can do it for free in the online version. Copy from your Control C and paste it here, Control V in the offline version as well. And you, my friend, have literally gone from 5 hours to a maximum of 5 seconds multiplied by 30 photos. 150 seconds. That's a total of 2.5 minutes. That's it. Where 5 hours? Where is 2.5 minutes? You have almost saved the entire 5 hours together. Let me know by dropping in a MB in the chat if this is a mind-blowing feature according to you to use to never ever do any kind of manual data entry ever again. I told you I will save you 3 hours a week, 2 hours a week actually. I have saved you 5 hours a week. Even if you use this function once a week, you have saved 5 hours of your time, my friend. And this is just the beginning. You are going to understand the real power. It makes me so sad कि यार आधे लोग को तो पता भी नहीं है what to do in their life when it comes to using Microsoft Office. There are so many functions that you are not even using, and you are wasting your time doing things manually on things that can be completely automated. For example, I'll show you something even more cool. Have a look at this, and I want you guys to answer this in the Zoom chat right now. How many of y'all, let me know in the Zoom chat, how many of y'all want to impress your boss by answering all their questions and want to do that tomorrow itself? कि sir, मैं Friday को office जाऊँ and my boss is literally saying, wow Jatan, or whatever your name is, मजा आ गया. Whatever you have done is amazing. Do you want to impress your boss like this? Yes? Guys, the worst thing that I have as a boss, so I run my company, as I've told you, called Skill Nation. I do not want any of my employees to tell me when I ask them a question, I will get back to you later, sir. I will get back to you later, ma'am. That's all that we have done in our lives, right? Whenever we have a question that is asked to us, that we don't have the answer to on the spot, what do we say? I will get back to you on this later. I need some time. I will get back to you on this later, ma'am. ये सब करते हैं हम लोग. Can we move beyond that? Because Microsoft Excel allows you to do that. Don't believe me? Let me show it to you. Imagine that your boss is back with some more work. Okay? This time your boss has sent you an email. Okay, your boss is literally behind your life for some reason. Your boss is continuously giving some work to you. And this is the subject of the email that you have gotten. Need this urgent report is what your boss has sent you, for example. Okay, so what do you need to do now? Understand this. Your boss is saying, I have sent you an Excel file with this email. You can see this, guys, Excel file with this email, correct? You need to use the data in this Excel file to do the following in the next 5 minutes. Why? Because it is very urgent. Create an Excel summary. So what do you need to do? You need to create an Excel summary. Basically, you need to create an Excel report. having charts, pivot tables, pivot charts, timelines, formulas, slicers, etc. You need to go and do all of this and show important insights and also find out your highest selling product. All of this is what you need to do, my friend. Imagine creating 20 to 30 pivot tables, pivot charts, pivot slicers, pivot timelines, formulas, VBA, automation, macros, all of this. And how much time do you have? आपके पास तो 5 minutes है, right? We have a meeting maybe. In the next 5 minutes, your boss requires this urgently. So what do we do? My simple question to you is, if you have ever made an Excel report or if you have seen someone else make an Excel report, you have seen the struggle, right? Would you agree? If I told you to make 20 to 30 high quality, well researched pivot tables, pivot charts, ऐसा नहीं some random pivot tables. You have to go through your data, analyze your data, then create pivot tables about it, then create pivot charts about it, timelines, slicers, formulas, all of this. I can definitely expect to have this entire report in 4 to 5 hours and not 5 minutes. Is that a logical thing to expect? Yes or no in the Zoom chat? इतना time तो लगेगा ही भाई. 20-30 pivot table है, pivot slicers भी है, timeline भी है, slicers, formulas, VBA, सब कुछ है. Correct है? How many of y'all here face this problem every single month when it comes to creating Excel reports? Drop in a me in the chat. I am fed up of people who do things manually because my students are not allowed to do things manually in Microsoft Excel. What if I told you, you my friend, also take 4 to 5 hours because you do things manually. But that's the amount of time it would take you until you use artificial intelligence. Until you use artificial intelligence. Now, what do I mean by that? Do you want to go and do this in less than 5 minutes? Yes, I promised you I will teach you how to do this in just a few minutes. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, the answer to this question, my friend, are you ready for this? Enter Microsoft Excel's AI power, and this is going to probably change your life forever. Wherever you are, I hope you are sitting down because what you're about to see is it's magic. It's literally magic. 5 years ago, no one could have thought of something like this even being possible. Forget actually implementing it. But now it is not only possible, there are people who are implementing it as well. Enter Microsoft Excel's AI power. You have an amazing function called analyze data. So in my Office 365, let me show it to you. Have you seen this, guys? In the home tab, because I have Office 365, I have two things: analyze data and Copilot. Right? We will look at all of it as well. When it comes to analyze data, it is literally like having a Google Assistant in your Microsoft Excel file. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine how you go to Google and you ask, what's the weather like today? And you get the answer almost instantly. Imagine if you could do something like that for your own data. That's what this analyze data function is all about. Let me give you an example. Guys, right here, I have the ITC data that my boss has given me to analyze and create a report for. I have a lot of columns: customer ID, order ID, product, ye, wo, blah, blah, blah. And to be very honest, I don't want to even understand the data. Okay, I'm very lazy. I don't want to understand any of it. You know what I have to do? Are you ready for this? All you have to do is click on this button called Analyze Data. Ready for this? On the count of 3 to 1, see what happens. Okay? 3, 2, 1, click. And within 5 seconds, you will be having on your right hand side an entire section called Analyze Data. And guess what? It took just about 5 seconds for AI to come up with all key insights from your data directly for you that you can click on a button and insert in your Microsoft Excel workbook. How amazing is that? You see this, my friend? You have this pivot table, you have this bar chart, all of this directly given to you by artificial, that too in less than 5 seconds. And you know what the best part is? Are you ready to be mind blown by this? My friend, if you scroll down, do you see this? show all 31 results. The moment I click on this button called show all 31 results, are you ready for this? Click. And now you have in front of you literally a total of 31 high quality insights that you have gotten in less than 5 seconds. You have a pivot table, you have a bar chart, you have a line chart, you have another bar chart, you have a pie chart, you have a histogram of frequency, you have a scatter plot, you have another line chart, you have another scatter plot, all of this. And you know what the best part is? If you want to go ahead and insert any of these charts in PowerPoint, Excel, workbook, anywhere, you just have to click on this button called insert chart and your work is done. And this is an actual Excel chart. So you can copy this and paste it into a PowerPoint. You can change the color of it. You can change the design of it. You can change whatever you want, my friend, just like this. And you can go and do whatever you want from here. For example, if you want to insert this pivot chart, all you have to do is click on insert pivot chart. And the moment you do that, the entire pivot chart is inserted for you, my friend, along with the pivot table that you can modify if you want to as well. All of this took 5 seconds. 5 seconds, 31 insights. Tell me any human being on this planet who can get 31 insights, high quality insights in 5 seconds, and I will change my name, my friend. That's what AI can do. AI can do things that a human being cannot, no matter who the human being is, including Jatan sir. This is what I call mind-blowing. Let me know in the Zoom chat, how many of y'all feel this is the most mind-blowing, revolutionary feature and function that you have seen in Microsoft Excel so far? Drop in an MB in the chat if you feel this is absolutely mind-boggling. This is what you have. And things don't stop there. If you think this is mind-blowing, chalo aur ek cheez dikhata hu. This is not even mind-blowing according to me. How about this? You might have this question, but sir, all of these are ready-made functions, ready-made charts that I got because of AI. What if I'm in a meeting? Imagine the scenario, you're in a meeting and your boss will ask you a question. How do I get the answer to that question now? We don't want just ready-made insights. What if my boss tomorrow asks me a question? How many units were sold per day? And I don't have that chart in the 31 charts. Then what do I do? Am I screwed? Nahi. This is what you are supposed to do. Dekho. All you have to do is go back to your entire data. Okay, wherever your entire data is. There you go. Right here. Okay. All you have to do, if you go to your analyze data button, you see this, my friend, there is an entire question bar where you can ask a question. आपको इंग्लिश आता है? चलो पूरा इंग्लिश. You are not a Shashi Tharoor. कोई बात नहीं. आपको बोलना नहीं आता है, लिखना आता है इंग्लिश. Can you write the following sentence? I'm sure you can. If you just look at it and you kind of type it, you can, correct? All you have to do is just go here and type the question. For example, how many units sold per day? Question mark. That's it. And now if I click on the submit question, I want you all to be the person who is the proof. Okay? I am not going to count. On the count of 3 to 1, you will start counting as to how much time it takes for this to get the answer. Are you ready for this, guys? Let's do this. Start counting from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3, 2, 1, click. Done. You have the answer in front of you. Guys, कितना टाइम लगा? जल्दी बताओ. कितना टाइम लगा आपको आंसर मिलने में? You have the answer of how many units were sold on a per day basis right here. The moment I click on insert pivot chart, I have the entire pivot table. I have the entire pivot chart that I can go and put into any PowerPoint, any Excel file. I can send it as a photo. Done. How many of you all agree? No matter how much you learn about Microsoft Excel, you cannot get to have all of this in 2 seconds that you guys told. It took 2 seconds. आपके words हैं, मेरे words नहीं है ये. You have been the person who has counted. Would you agree it is impossible to do this as a human being? And this is what I'm going to tell you. लिख के रख लेना. After 1 year, you will remember Jatan sir told me about this. The greatest skill of this entire world that anyone can possess into the future is the skill of talking to AI. You will be very soon into a future where your skills will not matter. What will matter is whether you are able to get the work done by AI or not. अगर वो आपको आता है तो आपके पास अच्छी खासी सैलरी होगी. full stop. But if you don't know how to work with AI like this, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Simple as that. Found this to be awesome. Can I have an awesome in this group chat, guys? Can I show you something even better than this? Yeah. I want to show you a lot more things beyond this as well. Let's do this. Now you might be having this question, अरे sir, I तो don't have Office 365. मैं क्या करूँ? मेरे को भी ये करना है. How do I analyze my data if I don't have Office 365? कोई बात नहीं. I will show you something which can help you do that as well. How about this? Guys, whenever I ask someone what is their favorite large language model, what is their favorite chatbot platform, a lot of people say it's ChatGPT, a lot of people say it is Perplexity AI, a lot of people say it's Google Bard, etc. etc. Nowadays to DeepSeek bhi aa gaya. I don't know how many of you are using DeepSeek, but that's also there. But what if I told you there is a large language model that is actually trained on more data than ChatGPT, and I hope smart people know about this. The more data a model is trained on, the more data a model is trained on, the better is going to be the quality of output. If you are training for 10 years when it comes to playing cricket versus me who has played cricket only once, you are much better in cricket. Correct or not? Right? At the same time, it gives you real-time information. ChatGPT gives you real-time information, but there are limits to the free platform. Here, there is no limit. It allows you to upload your files for free. Again, no limits. Can be used without the limits. And most importantly, Google is an investor of this platform, so it is 100% secure. And no, it is not Google Bard as well. And this is what can help you literally go and analyze your data in just a few seconds. Drop in a yes in the chat if you would love to see what this platform is. Can I go and reveal this to you guys? Yeah, let's do this. The name of the platform, are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. The name of this platform is Claude.ai. Claude.ai is a genius platform that I personally use almost every day, that can literally analyze the data for you in no time. And let me show you how it works. I have Plot.ai opened up right now. Guys, you can create a free account for yourself later. Abhi karoge, koi point nahi hai. You will waste your time there and you will not pay attention on what I'm teaching you. Don't do side by side. You have an entire life to use Plot.ai. It's a free platform. Aaram se use karna. Okay? For now, focus on what I'm teaching you. So, right here, I have logged into Claude.ai. Because my company uses my account with more than 20 plus employees, professional plan is what I have. You don't require it. मैंने use किया because I have 20 people who use it together. Okay? So, right here, I can literally go ahead and do the following. I can attach my entire data, which is my ITC data, and all I have to do is say the following. Analyze the attached data using Python. Using Python. Whether you know Python or you don't know Python doesn't matter. Python is the best way to analyze data, even better than Microsoft Excel. AI will use Python to analyze your data. Analyze the attached data using Python and get me all the insights in a bullet by bullet format. How about that? इतना ही करना है. Now if I click on send, guys, इतना लिख सकते हो. Everyone knows basic English to type this entire sentence. I'm sure you can do this. If not, memorize this entire sentence. It's not like it is going to change. And you see what's happening, guys? The entire Python code, ये सब दिख रहे हो आप? All of this is being written by AI. All of this is being written by AI. Would you agree if you know Python also? Whether you know, doesn't matter. There is no way you can match the speed of AI. Yes or no in the Zoom chat? Would you agree there is no way you can match the speed of artificial intelligence even when it comes to coding, whether you know or you don't know? And you see this? It also has detected that there is an issue with the data format. So it is going to go ahead and write the code once again to fix the entire issue as well. How about that? And once it is done, it will go ahead and get you all key insights out of your entire data. This is the smart way of analyzing your data, my friend. This is the smart way of analyzing your data. Found this to be useful? Yes or no in the Zoom chat? Maza aa raha hai, guys? It's called Claude AI. Alright? Yes, let's do this. Wow, sir, wonderful. And you see this? It is going ahead continuously analyzing the data for you. Continuously analyzing the data. And let me show you an example of where I have already done that. It will take some time, maybe around 10 seconds more. Have a look at this. It has gone ahead, analyzed the entire data, and once it is done, you get to see the following insights. Have a look at this. Based on the analysis, here are the key insights of ITC data. Overall business performance, product performance, customer analysis, order patterns, customer distribution, product portfolio, profitability analysis. How about that? And you can literally go ahead and open up an entire dashboard as well. You can literally go ahead and open up the entire dashboard from here as well. How about that? And the best part is, ये तो बस एक trailer है. All of this is what you have gotten, even with our insights here as well. How about that? And you know what? You can literally go ahead and convert this entire data into an email as well. First of all, would you agree? Whatever AI has given is one, useful, but two, it looks like AI has done the work. It doesn't look like a human being has done the work. Do you agree with both the points? Yes or no? So how do you fix this? You don't really have to do a lot of things. आपको सिर्फ एक छोटी चीज करनी है. Are you ready for this? You just have to go and type the following. Based on the above insights, create, and this is what I have done last time, so let me go and change the date of today. Chalo, 6th of March. Today is 6th of March. Let's do this. Based on the above insights, create a detailed email that I can simply copy paste and send to my boss, whose name is Mr. Rakesh Agrawal. My name is Jatan Shah. Make it sound professional and as if it is not written by AI. Would you agree you can go ahead and write something as simple as this? Yes or no in the Zoom chat? Yeah? Can you go ahead and write something literally as simple as this? Yes? And here you have the entire email ready for you. Done. Subject Q1 2022 Sales Performance Analysis and Key Insights. Dear Mr. Agrawal, I hope this email finds you well. I have completed a comprehensive analysis of our product. I am pleased to share valuable insights. Would you agree this is literally something that a human being will write in paragraph format? Yes? I just have to copy this. ये copy का button दिख रहा है? Copy कर लूंगा मैं. I will copy this, go to my email, Gmail, Hotmail, whatever you are using, paste it. So from tomorrow, answer this one question for me. The next time your boss asks you to analyze anything, would you want to use AI or would you want to do things manually? Choice आपकी है. आप या तो गधा मजदूरी करके 6 घंटा 8 घंटा बर्बाद करो, or you use AI and get it done in what? 6 minutes? Probably 6 minutes or lesser. Choice is yours. I have shown you both the methods. Manually, so you already know. How about that? This is the fundamental difference between people who are like succeeding and people who are staying back. आधे लोगों को पता भी नहीं है AI कैसे use करते हैं. So I'll show you something even better. How many of you all here use Microsoft PowerPoint? Drop in a me in the chat. How many of you all here use Microsoft PowerPoint?
बहुत अच्छा लेक्चर देता है.
Do you want to see the magic of AI? Yeah, let's do this. Guys, I just want you all to answer a simple question, and here's the problem, okay? I want you all to understand this. Until you identify the problem, there is no solution. Solution is of a problem. Problem आपको पता ही नहीं है, solution नहीं आएगा. Problem that a lot of people face is they don't know how to work faster and better in PowerPoint. They spend hours of time making a basic presentation. They spend a lot of time on animation, circle, shape, transitions, designs, and God knows what. And at the end of the day, they are still not a good PowerPoint expert. So my question to you is, would you like to see the power of AI in PowerPoint without putting in and that will do the magic for you. Want to do this? Yes? Sure. Guys, I'm about to show you the world's most boring presentation. What you see in front of you is probably one of the most boring presentations in this entire world. Okay, why? Because I have made it purposely to be the boring presentation that I want to give an example on. Right? Here I have 3 slides. You have company meeting, you have customer feedback, you have path to company's growth. Okay. Now imagine I have a meeting at 8 o'clock. When do I have a meeting? I have a meeting at 8 o'clock. Right now the time is 7:49. Barabar, 7:49 is the timing. And the entire day I have been sleeping. Or I have not done any work. I completely forgot about the meeting. And now suddenly I have realized, arey, 10 minute mein to meeting hai. Now what to do? I have this entire presentation. How do I make it better? I can't present this to my boss or my client. Then what to do? In that case, you have in Microsoft PowerPoint an AI function called Designer AI to your rescue. Designer AI can literally go ahead and be a graphic designer, be a graphic designer to your work. What do I mean by that? Let's understand that. Okay, have a look at this. And again, you have Copilot also. You can use Copilot also, but that's a topic for another day. Let me first talk to you about designer. I'm going to go and keep a timer. ठीक है, चलो, let's make things interesting. 5 मिनट का timer लगाते हैं, right? I told you I will teach you how to make a presentation in 12 minutes. मैं बोलता हूँ 5 मिनट में सिखाता हूँ. चलो, I will keep a timer of 5 minutes. ठीक है, guys. We can use the designer button to actually design the entire presentation in less than 5 minutes. Ready for this? I'll start the timer. Okay, I'm doing this in front of you. आप देख लो. Ready? 3, 2, 1, done. चलो, चालू है timer. The only thing that I do is go to designer, and when I click on designer, AI will analyze my entire data and it will literally go ahead and give me a lot of amazing designs that I can simply click on. So if I click on company meeting, if I click on this, my entire design is automatically inserted to my presentation. I can click on this and my entire design of the entire slide is now converted to this. If I don't like any of them, I can go and click on see more design options and I will be able to see more design options as well. If I don't like any of them, I can again keep on clicking on see more design ideas and I can generate thousands of designs with the help of AI directly from PowerPoint, no other external platform required at all. How amazing is that? And not just that, let's say I go to customer feedback. The moment I click on designer, are you ready for this? The moment I click on designer, I can go and insert any of my designs, like this, any of them. If I don't like them, in the future, if I don't like them, again I can come back to designer and I can see more design options as well. And you know what the best part is? If you notice, right now, the second slide design that I have gotten, it is not by some coincidence that the gradient of this blue color and the gradient of this blue color is the same. AI is understanding that Jatan Shah likes this blue gradient, and that's exactly why I have the same gradient also for my next design as well. Let me know in the Zoom chat if you feel this is like a mind-blowing helpful feature to have whenever you are making your presentations. How about that? Let me stop the timer also. How about this? Yeah. How many of y'all here noticed that when it comes to delicious, it is not a coincidence that I have a food icon, a tasty food icon? How many of y'all think this is a coincidence or it is AI who has understood the word delicious and it is giving me a delicious food icon? What do you think? Coincidence? It's a mere coincidence or is it AI? For expensive, is it coincidence that there is a money icon? All of this is the chamatkar of AI Baba. That's it. How about this? If I go here, I'll keep the timer once again. All I have to do is click on designer and I can choose any design. This design, this design, this design, any design that I like. If I don't enjoy any of these designs, again I can go to designer. I can choose any other design as well. How about this one? Or how about this one? Done. Done. And my work is done. It took me 2 minutes and 6 seconds. How much? 2 minutes and 6 seconds to design my entire PowerPoint presentation. How many of y'all feel this is a top-notch presentation that if you present tomorrow in your office, there is no person in your entire department who will be able to make out that this entire presentation was done in less than 2 minutes and that too with the help of AI. Drop in a massive yes in the Zoom chat if you absolutely agree. Sir, किसी को पता भी नहीं चलेगा. There is no way if I showed you this presentation you can tell कि ये तो AI ने किया है. How do you come to know? Look at the icon. Guys, would you agree just to find high quality icons like this, to reduce the text size, to have it in a certain order with a proper uniform distribution, to have a gradient like this, to go ahead and do the same for every single slide. It will take you hours of your time. ये तो मैंने 3 स्लाइड का दिखाया है. If you have this question, sir, can we do it for 20 slides? You can do it for as many slides as you want, even 200 slides. Just to save some time and to not become repetitive, I have shown you 3 examples. You can do it for 30 slides also. It doesn't really matter. How amazing is that? And if the question is, Arey sir, can we go and edit all of this? Of course you can edit all of this. You can go ahead and edit everything that you want. You can change everything from here as well. So you can go ahead and change the color of it. If you want, add a black border to it. You can go and change this to ABC. You can go and move this from year to year or year to year. You can go and change this to Jatan Shah. Everything is completely customizable. How amazing is this? This is what AI can do for you. और ये तो छोटा भाई है, बड़ा भाई is co-pilot. Bada Bhai is capable of creating an entire presentation from a Word doc also. Word doc, PDF. It can convert a PDF into a very high quality presentation also. But all of this is what you have to learn. ये आपको सीखना पड़ेगा. So let me know in the Zoom chat, guys. Found this to be useful? Drop in a yes if you did. How about that? Before we move forward, quick check. I made you all a promise. I will teach you Excel report in a few minutes. PowerPoint presentation in a few minutes. Have I delivered on both the promises? I want you all to have your expectations aligned. That's why I'm asking you this question. 100 रुपए में आपको मैं पूरा चांद तारे लेके नहीं आने वाला हूँ. But what I'm committing to you will be given to you. As simple as that. मजा आ रहा है? और सिखाऊं? Can I go and teach you more stuff? Yes? चलो. My big question to you is, you have gone ahead and seen how to design an entire presentation. बरोबर? But here's the thing. How many of you all here want to learn all 3 steps to make an amazing presentation? What do I mean by that? Understand this. Guys, we have looked at design. That's it. But when it comes to making an amazing presentation, first of all, you have to research about the topic that you want to make a presentation on. Then you have to prepare an outline. Once you gather the information, all the research, you will have to divide that into different slides, convert that to bullet points, have a certain flow and order decided of the entire presentation. That's called outlining. And the design is the last step. So far, human beings have been doing this manually. This manually. This manually. We have gone and slashed this and made this with the help of AI. But what about this? What about this? So my big question to you is, do you want to go ahead? And I don't think are you ready for this? You tell me. How many of you all here want to go ahead and automate your research and outline all with the help of AI? How many of you all here also want to go ahead and would like to be ultra efficient and 10 times more productive in your day-to-day work, and you want everything to be done by artificial intelligence? Let's do this, guys. Yes? Insane, right? Let's go and do things which are absolutely bonkers. How about that? Guys, I'm going to show you how you can do this. There's an amazing platform called Gamma.application. Okay, let me show it to you. There's an amazing platform called Gamma.application, and yes, you can use Gamma.application for free as well every single month for up to 20 presentations. After that, you can pay for it if you want. I am using the paid version because my work involves making more than 20 presentations every single month. Alright? So you can go and create a free account later. For now, see what I'm about to do. I have logged into my account in this platform called Gamma.application. I will give you all the URL later as well, don't worry. And I have a button called Create New. And before you ask me, sir, what if my company has a certain color scheme? I am not allowed to use any other font except Arial, etc. etc. You can create your custom theme also, where you can control the color, the font, the logo, the design, everything. I have done it for my company, as you can see. So you can do that. But for now, let me show you how to make a presentation. All I have to do is click on Create New with the help of AI. And when I do that, I have the option to generate an entire presentation by just giving a topic. Or I can also import an existing presentation and improve the presentation with the help of AI. For now, I will go and generate an entire presentation from scratch. Ready for this? I will go and click on the continue button here. Once I click on the continue button, I will give it a topic. For example, create an entire presentation on the topic. Guys, would you like to see how India would use AI to grow in the next 20-25 years to come? Let's do this. How will India use the power of AI? Want to see this? Chalo, let's do this. Okay, most of you guys are from India. I would say just a quick heads up. 80% of y'all are from India. 20% are from different countries. So I'm giving an Indian example. Okay, you can do it for your own country as well. Okay, create an entire presentation on the topic India in the year 2050 with the use of AI. Talk about how different industries will use AI to grow and evolve in India. How about that? Now I can go and decide how many slides do I want. I can say 8 slide, 10 slide, 100 slide. There is no limit. You can make jitna chahiye utna. But if you say 20, 25, 30, 50 slides, it will take more time. Just to save some time, I am saying 8 slide. And I will click on the generate outline button. The moment I click on the generate outline button, you, my friend, will literally have the entire outline in front of you. Can you believe this? Every single thing, कौन से slide पे क्या जाएगा? Everything is in front of you. And you can modify this. So if you don't like something, you can erase it. Or you can add something. Okay, so you can modify whatever you see in front of you. You can add more slides also. But how many of you all here are able to see all 8 slides have a proper title, a proper header, and a proper point also? All of it is done. And not just that. ये तो अभी 5 सेकंड का काम है. Now I can choose the kind of theme that I want. So I can go and choose any of these themes, or if I want to see more options, I can say view more. And I can choose any theme that I like. How about this one? I like this theme. Okay, how about this one? And now I can go and click on select theme. That's it. I can even choose my custom theme, which I made for Skill Nation. So I can do that. I'm not doing it because it's my own theme. Okay, there you go. Now I can choose how much text do I want on every single slide. Medium text, lot of text, little text. That's your choice. Alright? I will say medium text. How do you want the image? Do you want it to be generated by AI, or do you want to have from stock photo, or from the internet, or some illustrations? I will say generate AI image to avoid any copyright. And I will click on the generate button. Guys, I want you all to look at my hands. I'm not even going to touch my entire keyboard or my mouse at all. My hands will be in front of your camera, and trust me, I only have 2 hands. Alright. So I'm going to go and click on the generate button. And now what you are about to see in front of you is everything which is done by AI. I'm not touching my screen or keyboard or mouse at all. Everything that is happening is done by AI. मैं आराम से एक छोटा सा nap ले सकता हूँ. I can go and make myself coffee, and when I come back, my entire presentation would be ready for me. Drop in a MB in the chat if you are mind blown by how insanely amazing this is. Everything is done by AI. I'm not doing anything. My both hands are behind my neck. मजा आ रहा है? कल से काम ही नहीं करना है आपको. You have AI doing everything for you. Have a look at this. My presentation is ready. Done, 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 done. Everything is done. How about that? Done. And you might have this question, but sir, what if I have to present this to my boss, to my manager, to my this, to my that? They don't allow external platforms. Now what to do? How do I edit everything? Sir, I want to modify this. ये तो starting point है. Let me tell you guys, this is the starting point. You can modify it also. So if you feel like, नहीं sir, I want to have this, not that, you can do that. But करते कैसे? How do I present this offline? कोई बात नहीं. बहुत simple. You can click on the 3 dots here. When you click on the 3 dots, you have the option of export. When you click on export, You can export all of this to Google Slide, PowerPoint, PNG, PDF. But sir, I have to use a MacBook. We have some random app you have. I don't even remember. Keynote. Keynote. So what do? You can export to Google Slide and वहां से you can download as a Keynote. तो कोई भी डिवाइस हो, MacBook हो, Windows हो, सब कुछ चलेगा. Now if I click on export to PowerPoint, for example, I am using a Windows laptop, so I'm going to use PowerPoint. I can just click on export PowerPoint. When I do that, khatam, 15 second mein kaam khatam. I can go ahead and download it for myself as well. And that's it. That's all I have to do. And once I'm done with that, I will have the entire presentation with me. And check out the entire presentation. Ready for this, guys? If I go ahead and open up the entire presentation, it's offline. Nothing is online. अभी ये offline Microsoft PowerPoint है. देख लो. I can modify whatever I want. I can move this. I can change the color of it. I can go and change this. I can move the photo from left to right. I can move everything else from right to left. सब कुछ editable है. So you can literally use this, get your work done, and your PPTs are out in less than 3 minutes. From tomorrow, is everyone going to use AI with the power of AI? Get your work done faster, yes or no in the Zoom chat. अगर तुम अभी भी ना बोलने वाले हो, why are you on this call? Exit the call. If you think AI is a scam, नहीं AI तो नहीं use करूँगा. This is the future. मानो ना मानो doesn't matter. This is the future whether you accept it or not. As simple as that. And here's the thing. All of this, let's get back to Microsoft Excel also. Here's the thing. You might have this question in your mind lingering around for a long, long time, right? And I'm going to answer this question. A lot of people, especially my Indian folks who are on this call working in India, from India in, let's say, other companies outside of India as well, right? Here's a problem that I have seen, and it boils my blood. It makes me so angry. It makes me upset when I see this as a problem specifically in India. And I want you to tell me if this is also a problem that you face in your work. A lot of companies, right? As Indians, a lot of companies where we work, we are not allowed to use Chat GPT or any other AI platforms, right? And we wonder, to kaam kaise karu fir? How do I leverage AI? How many of you all here face problems from your company when it comes to working with AI or Chat GPT? A lot of people. मैं एक बात बताऊं, and I'm so sorry for having this right now, but एक बात बताऊं मैं आपको. I have worked with my students. Majority of my students come from India, Singapore, Malaysia, USA, Canada, Middle East, UK, and other Middle Eastern countries. So you have your UAEs and your Saudis and all of that. They come from there. And you know what? All the people who are working in US companies, there will be a company which is a US company which has its backend office in India. The same company will not allow backend office, which is in India, to use Chat GPT or AI. But guess what? Everyone in US is allowed to use, in those same companies, is allowed to use AI and Chat GPT and other platforms as well. अपने को ही नहीं करने देते. We are the people who are not allowed to use all of this. And that's a big problem, and we are left wondering how do we become more productive? अगर आपके पास tools नहीं है, technology नहीं है, how do you expect yourself to be productive? I'll tell you one mind astonishing thing that I have found out. I went for a training. I went to Germany, Hamburg for training. I've gone to Amsterdam for training as well for my products. एक चीज in USA and in the European countries also which I've noticed, they use the latest version of all softwares. For example, Microsoft Office also, they use Office 365. 66% of US employees have Office 365 by default already with them. And they are able to use all this Copilot, all these analyze data, fancy stuff. But in India, majority companies are not even having the latest version. Just to save thoda sa software money, they are using Microsoft Excel 2016, 2013, 2019. 5, 10, 15 साल पहले के software they will use, and then they will wonder why are we not a superpower? Why? Because you are not having employees do anything with the power of AI. How do you progress? How do you advance? How many of you all here have also worked in a company or have seen your clients or other people, your friends, colleagues, work in a company where they still use 5-year-old, 10-year-old Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Microsoft Office in general? Drop in a me in the chat. ये बड़ी problem है. इसको solve कौन करेगा? Because how do you expect yourself to be more efficient if you are still stuck with 10-year-old softwares? Ask yourself, how do you progress then? How do you get better at what you are doing? How do you love your job if you can't use the latest stuff? And this is a problem that I felt has to be solved. Because if this is not solved, there is no way you can use AI. There is no way you can go ahead and master the skills of the future. There are people who are saying, I'm still using, have a look at this. Here they go. This is literally what our students are saying right now in the Zoom chat. मैं दिखाऊंगा आप हंसोगे. Have a look at this. ये हो रहा है. Even my friends use 2007 का 18 साल पहले का सॉफ्टवेयर को यूज कर रहा है. हंसी आती है मुझे. My bank is not allowing me. Office using old software. We are also not using Office 365. कैसे progress करोगे if you are living like this? I thought there has to be a solution to this. As a Microsoft certified trainer coming from India, what am I doing if I am not able to help my students? And I wanted to go and create a solution that I can literally give my students so that they can use AI officially in their company laptop in any organization of India or across the globe as well, even in their corporate laptops. I wanted to go ahead and create a solution that no one in the world has, whether it is Microsoft, a $1 trillion company, or OpenAI, or within Office 365 or ChatGPT. I wanted to make something that can literally stick to Microsoft Office, and boom, AI will be enabled for you even within corporate laptops. And that's what I wanted to do for you, my friend. And guess what? I actually did that. I actually went ahead and created a solution for you that you can use to automate, literally automate more than 75% of your work in Microsoft Office, to use AI and do everything that you always thought was impossible for you. How many of you all here are super excited for that? Drop in super excited in the Zoom chat if you are super excited to go ahead and integrate the power of AI inside your day-to-day work. I'm so happy, I'm so proud to also help you learn about Automate X, which is the AI future of Microsoft Excel, and the only way to add ChatGPT, AI, and automation to Microsoft Office, including Microsoft Excel as well, yet to get patented, made in India for the rest of the world as well. And no, I don't sell this. This is made for my students as well with 100% accuracy for formulas. How many of you all here are fed up of writing Excel formulas manually and you cannot remember Excel formulas? Drop in a me in the chat. I can't remember VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index and match, aggregate, ये नहीं वो नहीं कुछ याद ही नहीं रहता है. Big problem. Second, it is completely inside of Microsoft Excel that you can use in any Excel version. Microsoft Office 2007, 2013, 16, 19, 20, 21, Office 365, doesn't matter. You can use it anywhere. For example, how many of y'all here are able to see? Drop in a yes if you're able to see Automate X tab. It is literally going to just like a fridge magnet. How a fridge magnet sticks to a fridge, same way, just like a fridge magnet, it will stick to Microsoft Excel, any Excel version, no matter what your Excel version is, and it will suddenly inbuilt the AI features inside of your Microsoft Excel. Drop in a yes if you would like to go ahead and get ChatGPT Excel formula. Perform data analysis for decision making, all with the power of AI. Create your Excel reports and charts all with the help of AI, and most importantly, it is also allowed in corporates, company laptops, as there is no chat GPT direct usage at all. How amazing is that? My students who are working in banking industry, my students who are working in finance industry, people who are working in EY, Deloitte, Capgemini, TCS, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, they are working in the biggest of the biggest companies, Google, Amazon, Microsoft itself, they are also able to use it. So this entire toolkit is used across more than 500 plus companies in India, and all of them allow it because the corporate laptops do not get affected. It's literally within the inbuilt power of Microsoft Excel. So you can use it in company laptop, personal laptop, any laptop. Let me go ahead and show you how awesome this is. All right, have a look at this, guys. Imagine you want to write an Excel formula. Here you have some data. Again, you have the ITC data. And let's say your boss will ask you, Jatan, I want you to write an Excel formula to find the total revenue, but only for the product natural fruit juice. So only where the product is natural fruit juice, I want you to find out the total of the revenue column, all of these values. Now what will I do? This is what most people do, और मेरे को शर्म भी आती है, दुख भी होता है that we have not moved beyond this as the Indian society. You know what most people do? They will go and first of all try to understand the problem, think about all the solutions possible. They will remember all the Excel formulas that they have and which one is applicable in this scenario. Once they are able to understand, acha, here we can use the SUMIF formula. They will have to remember the syntax of the entire formula. Then they will have to write the formula manually. And if by mistake there is any kind of error, they will have to also manually fix that error and make sure the formula works. Is this literally what you do when it comes to writing a formula in a problem scenario? Yes or no in the Zoom chat, guys? ये mostly people यही करते हैं और कुछ काम नहीं होता है, यही होता है. चलो मैजिक दिखाता हूँ फिर. दिखाओ मैजिक. Yeah, let's do this, guys. All I have to do. Are you ready for this? I don't want you all to blink your eye for the next 10 seconds. Otherwise, you will miss out on it. Okay. All I have to do is select my entire data with the problem that I have. So whatever I want to do, I just have to write it in a sentence. That's it. Everyone can write an English sentence. इतना कर सकते हो. Then once I have automatex, and guys, how do I get automatex? I will tell you all of that. आराम से. पहले सीखो तो सही how to use it. Then I will give you or help you get automatex as well. Have a look at this. Automatex AI button. That's it. There are 100 automations. How many? 100 automations across all of these different tools as well. I will show you one of them. The moment I click on AI, ready for this? You will have AI write the entire formula. Start counting with me. I will not keep a count, you keep a count. ठीक है? चलो. On the count of 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, boom. That's it. The moment I click on OK, my entire formula is written for me, as you can see. How much time did it take, guys? Let me know in the Zoom chat. How many seconds did it take for you to get the entire formula directly? Drop in a MB in the chat if you feel that's the fastest that you have ever written an entire formula in. You see this, guys? The entire data is perfectly picked up from the first value till the last value, and the moment you hit enter, you get the answer 1,37,160 as your final answer. Boom! From tomorrow, do not write a single formula ever again. Again, I will show it to you. Select the entire data, go to automate text once you have it, and you click on the AI button. Ready for this? 3, 2, 1, boom. 1 second, that's it, 2 seconds. And you have the entire formula written for you in a separate worksheet, as you can see. And your work is done. Drop in a MD in the chat if you know that this is the future of Microsoft Excel. Click on a button, AI will do the work for you. आपको खुद से कुछ नहीं करना है भाई. Stop working on your own. Don't be the next Narayan Murthy, work for 70 hours a week. The goal should be to finish 70 hours ka work in 35 hours. The goal should not be to work for 70 hours to get a promotion or a salary hike. Efficiency is what matters. As simple as that. Chal, I'll give you one more example. How about this? Guys, let's say, have a look at this. Let's say, write an Excel formula. My boss wants me to write an Excel formula to find the customer ID. Find the customer ID for the order number 14189. So I have an order number here. For that, I want to find the customer ID. Very common problem. To find the data from one column based on another column, you know what I have to do? Select my entire data, click on the AI button. Ready for this? 3, 2, 1, click. And your answer is in front of you. That's it. Done. Now I can go ahead, copy the entire formula. That's it. Control C, copy. I can go ahead and literally paste the entire formula wherever I want, hit enter, and I get the answer Big Bazaar. And you see this? 14189 is indeed Big Bazaar. And my work is done. So from tomorrow, if you know how to write a sentence, you know every single formula in Microsoft Excel, whether it is VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index and match, aggregate formulas, subtotal formula, SUMIF, average if, COUNTIF. You have some product formula. Every formula in Microsoft Excel is at your fingertips. How many of you all here? Tell me in the Zoom chat. If you can go ahead and literally just write all your formulas in an entire year with AutomateX, how much time would you save in 1 year? 5 days, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, let me know in the Zoom chat. Lot of time, all right. Lot of time, all right. 1 month, 30 days. Almost 20 days, lot of time. यही तो करना है भाई. अभी तक सोचो कितना गधा मजदूरी कर रहे हो आप. All of the time that you have written in the Zoom chat, that's literally what you have been wasting so far. The reason why I asked you this was to make you realize what you are doing right now and what you are supposed to do, my friend. As simple as that. There are people who are saying, look at this. This is the kind of feedback that I'm getting right now. If I just show you, you will be like, sir, this is like a lifesaver workshop for so many people. 15 days, you saved my life. 30 days, 6 months, lot of time. Have a look at this. Lot of time, lot of time, lot of time. 30 days, 50 days. देखो तो सही. 30 days, 50 days, 60 days. So much time. Entire year. Timeless work. Hell lot of time. Have a look at this. ये feedback मिल रहा है मुझे student से. Entire year. Timeless work. Time. Hell loads of time. This is what you can do if you want to go ahead and automate your work. This is the solution to it, my friend. I'll give you one more example. Guys, would you like to go and analyze your data within Microsoft Excel without Office 365? If yes, all you have to do is just write one sentence. Analyze my data and give me 5 key insights. I just have to select the entire data, click on the AI button. Ready for this? 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. And you have all the 5 insights in front of you in just about 3 seconds. Would you agree this is the future of data analysis? Let me know in the Zoom chat, my friend. This is what you can do. I'll give you one more example. How many of y'all here create Excel reports at least once a month? Drop in a me in the chat if you create Excel reports at least once a month. Do you want to create Excel reports in less than 10 seconds? Yeah, if yes, let me show you how it works. And guys, let me clarify one thing. I will give you 1 or 2 examples. I cannot give you 300 examples. I assure you, no matter what department or industry or profession you belong to, whether you are working as a manager into IT, non-IT, administration, supply chain, quality analysis, or quality testing, or maybe something like HR or sales or marketing or banking, as a professor in pharma industry, doesn't matter. You will be able to create Excel reports in less than 10 seconds. I will give you 1-2 examples because of lack of time. But you have my word. My word has a lot of meaning to me at least. 100% guarantee you can go ahead and make any kind of report for any department. But मैं example एक या दो दूंगा. Does that sound fair? Yes? Yeah? एक दो example दे दूं आपको मैं. How do you do this? चलो. Have a look at this. Guys, right here, you have 3-step process. Let's say I will give you an example of HR. Okay. I want to go and create an HR appraisal report. You know what I have to do? All I have to do is literally go to Automate X and I have a button called Select Template. You can create 470 reports for any kind of department. I will go and click on Select Template. For example, HR. I will go to HR. Okay, there are multiple departments. You can select any of them. And I will go to HR. I can create employee appraisal, employee scheduling, HR metrics, everything. All I have to do is click on employee appraisal. Start counting with me the amount of time it will take for you to create the report. Ready for this? HR, 3, 2, 1, boom. And you have the entire report in front of you. You can literally go ahead, just replace. Here is the data. The data sheet is here. So just copy paste your data and replace it in this worksheet. And go back to your dashboard and click on the refresh button. Now, how to do all of this is explained. How do you customize the entire report is literally explained in the introduction worksheet. And you can literally go and build an entire HR appraisal dashboard in front of you. You have everything. You have HR, member counting, job type, salary, activity, member rating, skill level, age analysis. Drop in a MB in the chat if you feel this is the best HR appraisal report that you have ever seen in your life that someone has made in less than 3 seconds. 3 seconds mein you can't even open up Microsoft Excel. You have seen an entire report in less than 3 seconds, my friend. इसके आगे और क्या चमत्कार कर सकता हूं मैं? This is the future. इसके आगे और मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूं. 3 सेकंड में आपका काम खत्म हो रहा है. 3 सेकंड में. You have everything in front of you and you can customize everything as well. How insane is that? And you know what? I'll give you one more example. How about this? I'm going to go and give you, let's say, operations. चलो और एक example दूं मैं. एक ही example दूंगा और नहीं दूंगा. Operations. I want to create a KPI dashboard for operations. ठीक है guys? Select template, operations. I can go and create whatever I want. Cost of quality, house of quality, idle time, make or buy, manufacturing. Let's say I go with manufacturing KPI dashboard. All I have to do is click on it. Ready for this? 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go to operations. 3, 2, 1. Click, and your entire dashboard is right in front of you. Here is the data worksheet. Replace the entire data worksheet and you have the entire dashboard ready for you. You have total approved unit for manufacturing, total defect percentage, plan achievement, total useful analysis, OEE analysis, plan achievement versus total approved unit, date, everything is right in front of you. You can modify it the way you want. As you can see, everything is completely customizable from the entire database, and you also have a manufacturing calculator in case you want to go ahead and use it. All of this inside of Microsoft Excel. Let me know by dropping an MB in the chat if you feel this is the most insane thing that you have ever seen in the year 2025. This, my friend, is what you have to go ahead and use. This is what the future looks like, my friend. This is what I'm talking about. And guys, here's the reality. We have seen so many functions, so many things. Here's the thing, here's the reality. Even if you, and I want you guys to tell me if you agree with this or not, even if you just use a teeny tiny fraction of all that we have covered today in a goddamn 100 rupees ka workshop, that is less than an auto rickshaw ka fare one way from one place to another, don't you feel like you have taken a giant leap forward towards saving hours of your time and hours of your effort? Drop in a yes if you absolutely agree with this. Because I don't know what you knew about AI before coming onto this call today, but it would be safe to assume that you have learned some or all of that we have covered today was new and valuable to you so far before we move forward. And that includes amazing stuff such as learning number one, and I want you guys to drop in a big yes in the Zoom chat at every single learning that you have found to be absolutely amazing. Learning number one, which was automatic data entry. Before we move on to more learning, here is a summary of what we have learned so far. Automatic data entry using data from picture OCR technology. Drop in a massive yes if you absolutely agree. This is awesome. We have learned how to get 31 amazing insights out of our data in just 5 seconds using Excel's Analyze Data AI. And I'm so glad to see so many of you all dropping in a big yes. Prakash ji, Rohan ji, Shibu ji, Selva ji, I can see Kuldeep, Veena, Sheetal, Joseph, I can see Avni ji, I can see Jeno, Manas ji. So many of you all dropping in a big yes in the Zoom chat. Learning number three, answering any question in just about 5 seconds to impress your boss using Excel's Analyze Data AI. Analyzing Excel files using Python in Claude AI without any kind of coding at all. Working smarter and faster by making AI generated email summary as well. Using Designer AI in PowerPoint, and that too to design our entire presentation in 2 minutes and 6 seconds, less than 4 minutes. Making a complete presentation using AI for any topic within just about 30 seconds with Gamma application. Writing any Excel formula without memorizing any of them using AutomateX. Using AutomateX to analyze data in under 5 seconds from any kind of data and getting the answer in just about 5 seconds. And most amazingly, creating entire complete Excel reports in just about 5 seconds, and that too completely with the power of AI, my friend. And even if you go ahead and just implement these amazing learnings, my students who have learned from me in the past have been able to have a massive impact in their life. And this is the kind of feedback that they give. Let me know in the Zoom chat by dropping in a yes if you absolutely agree with the feedback that I've gotten already. Transforming Lives, a journey with Sir Jatan Shah, the incredible AI master and super coach. Mind-blowing session. Fabulous learner and teacher. Outstanding teaching. I have taken many courses for AI, but I never felt this much educated. How many of you all agree with this? Let me know in the Zoom chat. There are students. Kaushik Lal ji is saying, my utmost respect and admiration for Jatan Shah. His delivery style is straight to the point, no nonsense. Let's get this done yesterday. This is what I'm talking about. Vishal is saying, exceptional mentor. More than a genius. Every session is an awesome learning. With Jatan sir, I am an analyst at a credit rating company. After joining Jatan sir's program, I have gotten 3 promotions, and subsequently that too in just 2 months. 3 promotions in 2 months, my friend. Salute to you. Let me know by dropping in a big yes if you absolutely agree with the kind of feedback that I've already gotten from my previous workshop attendees as well. Guys, at this point, I want to go ahead and take a small pause and ask you guys, now do you understand the real potential, the true potential of artificial intelligence and AI powered Microsoft Office?
हाँ
नाउ आर यू
कर लो
एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड क्यों इतना इंपॉर्टेंट
कर
है
लो कर लो कर लो
लोग
अरे
ढोल
इथे
बजा
আমার
बजा के बोल
गावाली
रहे हैं
चल रही
कि
দেখা
सीखो एआई आर यू एबल
नफ्ती
टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई नाउ डू यू
तेरा
अंडरस्टैंड
पे
हाउ अ person who
अटैकिंग
is
क्लासेस
using AI can easily take over majority of your work and how you can soon be out of a job if you do not master everything about AI. A person will come tomorrow who has more knowledge than you in the field of AI and take away your job and you will not be doing anything about it. That's what the future looks like, my friend. Now do you realize how important it is for you to master the most in-demand technologies in order to not just survive in your job, but rather grow exponentially in your career and get the salary increment that you always wanted to have from your job? If the answer to all these questions is a big yes, go ahead and drop in the biggest yes that you have ever sent in the Zoom chat right now. A yes with multiple S's in the Zoom chat right now. I see so many of you all. Selva, I can see Shiju, I can see Vinod G, I can see Santosh G, Devashish G, Olfin, Jitendra G, so many of you all dropping in a big yes. Kushi G, I can see Pradeep, Bhavna, Harish G. Guys, my chat is being flooded with so many yeses in the Zoom chat. Have a look at this. So many amazing people dropping in a big yes in the Zoom chat right now as well. And guys, it is also my duty, my responsibility as your mentor to help you understand. Whatever we have learned is like a trailer to a picture. Whatever you have learned is the fundamentals of AI and Microsoft Office. This is not everything about AI. Let me be very clear. There is so much more for you to learn. This is not everything about artificial intelligence or Microsoft Office. There are so many amazing AI tools, AI functions, AI features, advanced Microsoft Office applications like advanced Microsoft Excel with AI, PowerPoint with AI. All of this that you need to learn. Prompt engineering, the skill of talking to AI. All of this is what you need to learn and master and become a Microsoft certified, globally recognized expert with official certification. You need to learn and get all of this in order to truly become an expert. And you need to learn AI. I am not going to shout and tell you this. आपको पता है ये चीज. You need to learn AI right now. या तो आप एक साल के बाद पछताना, oh my god, why did I not learn AI when Jatan sir was telling me about it? Or you learn AI and you grow in your career. You only can pick one out of these two choices because you need to learn AI right now, or you will lose your job and get replaced by a person who knows how to work with AI in your industry, in your profession, no matter what profession or department you work in. I challenge, I guarantee you this. एक साल के बाद job भी नहीं रहेगा if you don't know how to work with AI. There are people who are getting fired, and companies are firing entire teams, complete departments, because their employees don't know how to work with AI. And I'm not the first person to tell you there are mass layoffs happening every single month because of AI and the way we are heading into the future, my friend. There are thousands of people who are getting fired every month in MNCs ले लो, corporates ले लो, startups भी ले लो. Companies are having mass layoffs every single place, every goddamn where, my friend. And this is because artificial general intelligence, AGI, which is going to make sure a robot or AI can be as amazing as a human being in thinking and in work. Right now, we just have chatbots, but you will see a future in a year where you will be having AI and robots doing the work for you, my friend. And when it happens, it is going to disrupt the entire world. I'm not saying it. Along with me, the founder of ChatGPT, Sam Altman, is also saying the same, my friend. This is what the future is, and that's why I keep on saying to my students, जितना जल्दी हो सकता है सीखो. Learn everything about AI, prompt engineering for every single thing that you do in your day-to-day job, no matter who you are. And you also need to, along with mastering everything about AI, you also need to master everything about the most important tools and softwares in the entire world. You need to master everything about basic to advanced Microsoft Excel with AI. Gone are the days where people are supposed to work manually in Excel. आपने ट्रेलर देख लिया है. You need to work with AI in Microsoft Excel to write your formulas, to create your reports, to analyze your data for everything and become a Microsoft certified, globally recognized official Excel expert. You also need to master business intelligence, which is the talk of the town, using Microsoft Power BI, which is the world's number one business intelligence software, with the help of which you can build phenomenal dashboards just like this, interactive dashboards, and become a Microsoft certified, globally recognized Power BI expert. You also need to learn how to go ahead and use AI in PowerPoint. How do you go ahead, automate your work, modify your designs, all with the help of AI, and literally create amazing presentations like the one that you see in front of you if you don't already know how to do it? And that too in less than 30 minutes, my friend, and become a Microsoft certified, globally recognized PowerPoint expert. And which once you become Microsoft certified, companies come to you. You don't have to go to companies for an appraisal or to get a wonderful high paying job. And you also need to, especially in today's world, which is driven by data, which is driven by AI, learn how to work with data. How do you manage data using SQL, structured query language, to be ready for the data driven future and the AI driven future that you and I and every one of us, including your family, my family, your friends, every single person on this planet is going to live in, my friend. And to help you not just learn all of these amazing skills or master all of these amazing skills, but most importantly, become a Microsoft certified global expert, which is the highest seal of expertise that you can have in your resume, which will literally have companies coming to you and you do not have to beg for a job or for an amazing salary appraisal. To help you become Microsoft certified global